But the Miami Dolphins replaced Tua already, and they ended up signing Malik Willis, backup Green Bay quarterback, backup for Jordan Love, and now he's going to Miami Dolphins on a what was it 3 year
68, like 67 and a
68,
half.
yeah, something
Yeah,
like that, something in the 60s for sure.
yeah,
Um,
67.
so he's going to be coming in, filling that void at the quarterback position, filling in for Tua. Behind him is going to be Quinn Edwards, Quinn Ewers. I don't know if he's going to get a chance to play. I think they're going to give Malik Willis from the get go the throne to that position. But Malik Willis getting out there with Jaden Waddle, Devon Achane, and the whole rebuild from front office to on the field. How you feeling about him going to Miami?
I know you're living down there. Are you on the team now? I don't know who they got as
Right,
number one.
right.
they,
Should be on the
they
team,
got,
man. I'll be a
they
hype
got
man. I'll be the
nobody.
biggest hype man.
Chubb is gone. Fitzpatrick is gone. Tyreek is gone. Sue is gone. They got nothing over there. I don't like Willis, and I'm not a person, obviously, but like I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's the right guy. I think there's so many players, and this is my least favorite comparison is the oh, it's Mike Vick or it's Lamar Jackson, whatever era you're in, right? He's a running quarterback that can do kind of their things. And then like I remember all these Willis comparisons when he first came in, like, oh, he's almost like the poor man's Lamar. Like you could turn him into something. Like if Lamar's not getting the job done, and I'm not saying he's not a good quarterback, he's won MVPs and all that, but if he's not getting the job done in the pocket when you're schemed for in the playoffs when the game slows down, why would you think the lesser version's going to get the job done? I'm just not into Malik Willis. I don't think he's that great. I never thought he should have been drafted as high as he was. He's a great athlete. He's strong, can run, he can do all that kind of stuff. But when it comes to sitting in the pocket, he hasn't proven anything. And now you're going to go, yeah, I like Achane, I like Waddle. They have good offensive weapons in that part of the system. But now you're going to a rebuild roster, and you got to prove that you're good with nothing. I know that everyone's like, oh, did you see what he did in Green Bay for that half of a week? It just reminds me of the what's this guy's name that got the deal for Seattle after being the backup quarter, Matt Flynn. They got the super deal after having a crazy game against backup players for Green Bay with all the great weapons in one game, and then got some super deal. And then in the offseason, you saw what you had there, and Russell Wilson became a starter instead. A lot of guaranteed money. I think like 45 mil of that is guaranteed. I would not have spent the money on him. I don't think they're going anywhere with him. I think that's way too much for that guy that hasn't proven anything. Fine with me. Keep the AFC cheap. Keep it weak. I don't need any more quarterbacks in this stupid conference. But again, I don't really like it that much. I think it'll be fun to watch and see what happens. But I think the ceiling is mid.
Super mid. And it's funny because my Miami Dolphin friends are gonna call me a hater, 100%. But I'm on the same boat. Like he played what 5 games last season, and he started 4 of them. I think one of the games in the beginning of the season was a fill-in game for Jordan Love, and then he started the next 2 weeks, and where they went 3-0 or something like that, right? Not saying the man can't ball, bro. The guy could ball, right? But how consistent can he ball? Like we're going off of just 5 or 6 games of tape, and that is my issue right there. When a team starts to figure out Malik Willis and what he's going to be able to do and what he's not going to be able to do, just like he was in the Tennessee Titans, what is he really going to do for the Miami Dolphins? Zip. Nothing.
Nothing.
I think it's too much money for him. Too many years. I think they should have given him a 1-year deal for like 8 million, 7 million, be generous, and see what he got. Yeah, I know the GM is from the Packers. I know the head coach was defensive coordinator for the Packers. I know they saw Malik Willis in and out each and every day in the locker room, on the field, whatever. But from the stuff that we've seen as fans and as analysts from the games that he has played or the minutes that he has played in several games, it hasn't been amazing. It's been good, but it hasn't been amazing to get a 3-year deal, $60+ million, man, to a franchise that, yes, it's in rebuild mode, but if it's in rebuild mode, why wouldn't you just give him
Why
a
don't you
1 year?
spend that money?
Why wouldn't you just give him a 1 year deal? Like, I don't understand. Why would you give him all that money if you're in a rebuild mode? That doesn't make sense to me. It's like
45 mil guaranteed.
Jesus. It's like they don't learn. It's like they don't learn.
They don't learn, and
So
it's
now
crazy
they're
because
paying. Go ahead.
they did all those moves. They did all those moves to like shed the money and like make up for the dead cap and all that. Like, I mean, it's still there, and I know that's like 100 mil over 2 years, but still, like they got rid of a lot of aging players that most people wanted to hang on to. But the mature thing would be to move them, and then with that freedom, they do this.
They do this, and now
No.
they're in dead cap space this year. The quarterback position, $90+ million.
99 million.
Paying a quarterback that's playing for another team, getting another opportunity, and paying a quarterback that has had 5-6 games under his belt last season, that he's getting, what is it, 20-some this year? Insane, man. Insane. But
I love it.
I don't know what I'm talking about, though. I don't know. I've never played Madden. I've never run a Madden franchise. I don't know what I'm talking about. I've never played football in my life. I've never played pro sports. That's a fact. Crazy.
These guys.